Dr. Anjal Prakash is a professor and research director at the Indian School of Business. His work focuses on urban resilience, gender, and social inclusion in South Asia. His extensive research on these subjects earned him the nomination and the selection to co-author 3 significant Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change or IPCC special reports in 2017.
If the IPCC report is passed, then the COP negotiations are based on IPCC report. That means whatever is written in this one becomes a wording for COP negotiations.
The complex world of climate policy and the negotiations to arrive at them is influenced by many visible and invisible factors. While science can provide evidence for effective decision making, evidence is not always welcome. You're listening to Fail Loud, a series that draws insights from failures in the development sector. Brought to you by SELCO Foundation's Impact Failure platform. In this episode, we try to understand the challenging landscape of climate negotiations and policy making through the experience of Dr. Anjal Prakash, as learned from his address at Impact Failure Conclave 2022. The process of writing the IPCC special reports took over 2 years and involved extensive collaboration and internal negotiation among scientists and authors from 192 countries.
The whole process of report is about 2 years. I was appointed in 2017 and the report was defended in Monaco in 2019. Now, between that time, all the negotiations happened between the authors first, because first we have to get the literature. It's all based on the secondary information that we get and mostly peer-reviewed journal articles, and then we have to get this together.
The goal of this IPCC report is to anchor the negotiations at the Conference of Parties, or COP. But for this to happen, first, the report has to be defended by its authors and passed during a week-long plenary process, a painstakingly detailed negotiation that takes about a week.
In the plenary, what happened is that you have each line-by-line approval by the country's representative. So every line is read, discussed, negotiated, and whenever the countries do not agree on certain wordings, they are sent into huddle. So you go outside, the writers of the report will talk to the negotiators, and then there the entire gamut happens.
As negotiations to finalize the report progressed, Dr. Prakash faced challenges. Almost halfway into the proceedings, less than 20% of the report had been approved. He noted that negotiators from some countries employed tactics to delay proceedings.
Couple of countries who do not like us to go green, these are the people will definitely, we call them climate mercenaries. They hire the best of the talent from the world and they read the report much more than the authors have read it. So they'll go each by line, and the whole strategy for them is to kill the report so that it doesn't come out. They will strategize it. They'll keep on asking questions so that you delay the report. When you have the final version, like last one day, when you're really in a hurry to finish the report, they will get your negotiation right. So that's the strategy that these guys bring in.
Towards the end of the week-long session, came time to discuss certain crucial sections of the report, particularly a program that needed countries to decarbonize in order to avoid catastrophic consequences in the immediate future. Despite having substantial scientific literature backing his position, Dr. Anjal Prakash was confronted with political realities that overshadowed scientific evidence.
No, and it was Friday night. We had an overnight session. So last 2 days, we have not slept for 2 nights. And early morning at 4 o'clock, the last point, these guys have said that, okay, fine, let's go into huddle and try and finalize how this is going to be, this negotiation going to go end. We went into huddle. We had about 20-25 people. And I started bringing all the literature that I had so that we can negotiate with them. The guy sitting there, he just took me out, said, dude, this is not science, this is politics. It's up to you that you want to have the report out or you don't want to have the report out. That's our co-chairs has said, Anjal, it's up to you. It's 2 years of work. 190 scientists have worked on it. You have worked on day in and day out. You want this small paragraph to be out so that the report is out, or you want to stop it here? And I said, I don't want to hold this. Let's just delete those 2 paragraphs, which was not agreeable by 2 countries. And we just finished it out. So on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, we have not slept for 2 nights. We passed this report. It's called SROC report, Special Report on Oceans and Cryosphere.
This difficult decision was an undoing of Dr. Prakash's hard work, but also represented a broader loss for voices from the global south in climate discussions. As he succinctly put,
good science may not be good politics. And if it is not good politics, it may not turn out to be good policies as well. Scientists must not overlook politics of the day. I think you have to walk along with the politics.
Dr. Prakash's journey serves as a reminder of the complexities at the intersection of science and policy making in climate action. While rigorous scientific research is vital for informing policy, it must also navigate the diverse agendas that drive political negotiation.